Welcome to tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're going to look at today is Lava House Gaming. This is the second channel from the Lava House family. They are a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, and of course of us here at tuberchat as well. So let me just punch their channel up for us. And I always feature channels once on every live stream at the beginning and across all of our social networks based on some form of generosity that I see within the community. And Lava House Gaming, Lava House family in particular, has been helping us a lot with the shorts discussion, how they work, how to succeed with them, and some of the stuff that they've been sharing has been working out just nicely. So in appreciation, of course, I wanted to make sure everybody knew about this second channel from Lava House family, and they're in the chat with us right now under Lava House Gaming. Oh, there you go. So Lava House Gaming is saying they had a viral video. And they will be back soon. So they're in the middle of something, but that's okay. When they get back, hopefully we'll get a chance just to ask them detail or two about what's going on. So thank you, everybody. Happy to the Friday the 13th edition of tuberchat. This is episode number 106. And forgive me for taking a moment to get in here and start welcoming everybody. But Scratch and Pete PA, it's always wonderful to see you here. Thank you so much. Michael's Adventures, good to have you in the house. Kareen's Life is here along with Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo, MSK Family Vlogs, and Ransom with That Drip. They are all members, so I'll be getting your names onto the wheel right away. Donation, it's great to have you back in the house. And I don't want to miss anybody. Natural Blogs, good to see you here. Perfumes with Pat, thank you for coming back in. Rebecca Rose, great to see you. Salty Waffle Animations, it was actually, Kristen mentioned something about Friday the 13th earlier, and I'm not a horror buff, as some people are, but I did notice Salty Waffle Animations very early today before the live stream was wishing a happy birthday to Jason Voorhees, so I thought I might get us a little Friday the 13th background happening. So Rebecca Rose, good to see you. Sergeant Life, it's great to have you in the house always. Justin Mellows Music and Vlogs, thank you for coming in. T Gaines, it's good to see you here. I think you've been here before, but forgive me if I'm wrong. If this is your first time with tuberchat, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. It's always great to have That Blue Moon in the house. Thank you so much for coming back in. The Moody Artist is here, a very supportive channel of myself and of tuberchat. The Night Owl, it's good to have you back in Willow Galaxy. It's great to see you here also. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the house, but as long as you're still active in the chat, of course, I'll get around to everybody. Charity Family, good to see you here. And House of X Entertainment Inc. is also in the house. Thank you for coming in. Again, if it's your first time with tuberchat, you can feel free to connect with anybody you'd like to that's in the chat right now. And the instructions are always at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to take a second to do some house cleaning here. I just got to get some names onto our wheel. Our members get added as soon as I see them. In the case of silver and gold members, they're on the wheel whether they're here or not at the beginning of every live stream. But you do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. Green's Life, I added you. Kristen, my love, is here as a member and a moderator, always. And I did see Lost Souls Paranormal. I hope they're still here or back. Courtney Cooks and more, good to see you here. I think you've been here before, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Occasionally, I get confused as to whether I've met a channel outside, and this might be your first time with tuberchat, or if it might just have been a while, but you've got a popular-looking name. So hopefully you're feeling welcome either way, and like I said, there's lots of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Ransom with That Drip is in the house. That is Ransom Yeah Boy. and they have just changed their name. But thank you so much for coming back in. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members here today again. And I'm curious how everybody's week has been. When I look at TuberChat's analytics, and I have to look over my own, I haven't lost any subscribers that I know of in the last 7 days. So I wonder if that might be a good sign. Oh, you changed your name. Courtney, the Yarn Ladies Closet. Yes, of course. Thank you for coming back in. Oh, Michael's Adventures. I'm sorry it's been a rough week. Hopefully you're doing all right. Understandable to be tired. Sometimes I'm tired from the week. But yeah, hopefully you're doing okay. Oh, you did lose a couple, eh? Michael's Adventures. And then Natural Blogs, thank you for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Yes, if you haven't already, if you have the ability to share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate it. I couldn't get Reddit working today. I know a lot of the social networks, including YouTube, were having trouble over the last 48 hours. But I couldn't get Reddit to work today. Maybe I'll give it a try in a while. I'll show you how to share on Reddit, how easy it is. But I'll appreciate it if anybody can. Grinch 1984 parodies and original. Parodies and originals. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to feature your channel on Monday. I've been waiting for a while. Usually I set up all the live streams by the end of the weekend so that by Monday you know who's being featured the following week. And I've had the Monday slot open. But I want to feature your channel. I know everybody has a good time checking out your stuff. And I didn't realize you were doing a web series, so I'm gonna have to catch up on that. But I did watch the first few minutes of the first video, so I want to see what you do with that. Tyler Jonesy, thank you for coming in. And Ransom with That Drip might be a little bit tough to find because they just changed their name. Sometimes we have channels that take a moment to find in the YouTube search results. I'm just going to get them right away. We'll look at their channel first. I'll let them skip the it came up for me right away, but that might be because I'm subscribed. But I'm going to get a link happening here. Well, I've just dropped the link in the chat for Ransom with That Drip. And actually, I think what I'll do is I'll show everybody how to do one of those timers with Nightbot, or not a timer, a command, sorry. And what this will do is when Ransom is here, they will be able to hit this thing, much like That Blue Moon has one of these. And it makes it easier to find the channel as it climbs up the search results. Game Master 1414, thank you for coming in. Let's talk about it with Anita. Good to see you here, Mr. Fulton Mraz. The star is in the house. He's got an America's Got Talent virtual edition audition tomorrow. So it's great to have you here to talk about that. Thank you, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I'm not doing a great job of keeping up with the chat right now, but I will catch up shortly, and I apologize, and I appreciate everybody's patience. So I want to go to commands, custom command, and you'll see I've got a few of them here. There's That Blue Moon right there. So I'm going to add one. It's going to be called Ransom, and it's going to have the link, and it's going to say how do I do that? Yeah, I always put them in capitals, right? If you change your name, again, by any chance, you have to let me know, just so that I can adjust this for you. But I can't type. What this will do is once in a while, whenever you need it, and please not more than that, but whenever you need it, you can type in the word !ransom, and Nightbot should drop the link. So I'm going to ask you for a favor if you would do that. Give it a try, Ransom with That Drip right now. Tillin Fries, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. As you see, Ransom with that drip just dropped the command, which also dropped the link. Now, it's only going to work once every like 5 minutes or so. So what I wish is that please only use that when somebody's actually looking for it. So when you're connecting with other people and they need it, then find it, but not more than you need to if you don't mind. Rebecca Rose, good to see you here. Forgive me, I don't remember whether I actually welcomed you when I saw you or not. Family with a Purpose 2 has come in, so thank you for that. And I thought I saw one more channel. I don't want to miss anybody. Sacramento Paranormal Investigators. Good to see you here. Oh dear. That's unfortunate for somebody got your account suspended. That's horrifying. I'm glad that you're here right now. We'll probably be able to get you some new friends and family members for this channel. And then just as a point, I'll mention to everybody, it's an idea to turn on two-factor authentication for your channels. It's so annoying to have to do that because if you ever log out or if you have to use another browser or something like that, you have to go through the whole bit of finding your phone or your tablet or whatever you're using for a second device. But it can help. Not that that has anything to do with the reason why you're in that situation right now, but that's advice for everybody. Wendu Space, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Justin Mello is in the house. And, wow. Jaden Saw 28's in the house also. Thank you for coming in. And forgive me, I certainly don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. As long as you're still active, I will get around to everybody. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. Hakeem Nations will be here in a minute. There's Eve Belize. Thank you for coming in. Eve Belize is always out supporting creators. I run into Eve Belize everywhere. Here's House of X Entertainment Inc. that we're going to look at in a quick moment. That's a joint business channel between Yo, It's Your Boy Leo and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, who have both been with TuberChat from the very beginning and connected to me from even longer so than that. But let's have a look at this channel right now. It looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. If if there's anything I've missed in the chat, just please be patient with me for today. I'm a little bit behind, and then if you've asked a question or mentioned something you need me to see, just please re-ask again. TWTTV, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Like I said, this is House of X Entertainment Inc., and we're hoping to get them past that 150 that must be on their mind right now. Pardon me for just a second there. If there's, and I notice Rebecca Rose is willing to swap playlists. So I haven't mentioned it yet, but if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, feel free to just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other creators in the chat should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you're willing to swap playlists and you see somebody say that, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Video ideas, that Blue Moon. While you're out checking out different channels here today, you'll see lots and lots of different video ideas from different creators, and hopefully that will inspire you. But you can reach out to me anytime you want on Instagram as well, if you can, and then we will, I can talk to you about that kind of stuff. But there's tons and tons and tons of ideas out there. Jen Life, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Dimitri Jones is back in the chat. Good to have you back. Thank you. And then Sergeant Life is willing to swap playlists, which is cool. If anybody needs me to clarify what on earth I'm talking about when I mention swapping playlists, then I'm happy to go over it. And then as well, I will spin the wheel, get another channel happening. Particularly for those of you who are new to TuberChat, the way that we connect here is leave a single emoji next to somebody's name to let them know that you want to connect, and head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least a minute long, preferably 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. While you're there, consider adding a second video into your watch later list that you can run at some point afterwards and give the little boost to the YouTube algorithm that we could all use. While you're watching your video, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video. It should be at least a couple of full sentences long so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give the creator a thumbs up. We should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name of any kind. That lets them know you've secured the connection the right way. And then if you say something about the video that you watch, they can turn around and find your comment easily and quickly, and then they will do the same thing for your channel. JJ Music, good to see you here. And Wendu Space, hopefully you're already meeting some new friends and family members. For those of you who are newer, TuberChat works just a little bit differently than most live streams like this. Your object here is to go first. The best idea is always to reach out to other creators. You visit their channel, watch their video, give them a comment and a like, subscribe to them, and then come back here and let them know that you've done that, and then they will do the same thing for you. When you're brand new in TuberChat, we have a lot of people here who have been here many times before, sometimes every day, sometimes for weeks, sometimes for months. And they will hesitate before going to a new channel inside TuberChat because they want to see how you interact with everybody first to make sure they think you're going to be genuine, and then they will connect with you. So the best idea, please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you just take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Designs by CAD Pros in the house and Declan Fans 2020. Thank you for coming in. These are both previously featured channels from TuberChat. And I hope I haven't missed anybody. Wendu Space, you're here for business? That's okay. If anybody does have questions that you think I might be able to answer, then by all means, please ask away, and I'll do my best in the chat. This is Simply Roy. She happens to be a silver member, so her channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not. And lots of silly things are said here in the chat. For those of you who are newer, we say we're leaving a package at your house, or baking you cookies, or we want to dance with you or visit your home, and things like this. It all means the same thing. It means somebody has been to your channel, watched a video, left a comment, given a thumbs up, subscribed, and now they're waiting for you to do the same thing. But again, here in TuberChat, the best idea is always to go first. Please don't wait for anybody to come to you. And then Jaden Sa, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we did a test live stream the week before we started back in May. And Jaden has been here for almost since the very beginning with TuberChat. Jaden's first episode was number 13, and we're on episode number 106 today. And then Ransom with That Drip was having some Wi-Fi trouble. That's okay. I have it occasionally too. We've seen that. And then JJ Music, forgive me, did I miss something? You are mentioning... Let me know if anything's up, JJ Music, if I've missed something, or if you're meaning to let me know something there. And then Till and Fries, same thing. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one. Follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and always are willing to make the first move. You will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. This is Mr. Fulton Mraz, who's in the chat with us, but they happen to be a gold member. So their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, and their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so automatically. And they have an audition with America's Got Talent virtual edition tomorrow. But Mr. Fulton Mraz is another creator who's been with TuberChat from the beginning, always shares for us, and Oh yeah, Declan Fans 2020. Yeah, YouTube was just having issues, but not just YouTube. Lots of other services as well. I can't get Reddit to work today for whatever reason. I'll give it a try right now after we look at Mr. Fulton-Mraz's channel for a moment. And yeah, I'll show you a quick website actually that you can look at. They have different versions for different countries, but here is Down Detector. And what this does, it gives you a look right away to say, okay, YouTube looks like it might be having trouble right now. And you got lots of other websites here. And you can click on them and you can see when there's been problems. And then you can report a problem if you have one. But you can see that in the last 24 hours, there was a bit of trouble here. And you can expand that out and this and that. Anyway, that's downdetector.com. So I use it all the time. And then oh, Declan Fans 2020, you put all your videos on private and then put them back out as a precaution. Kareen's life. Yeah, it was frustrating. I knew something was wrong because what I typically do when I'm about to go supporting creators in live streams and stuff like that is I'll click on my subscription tab here when I'm on the computer and I'll get a list of everybody that's live, right? And then I start from the oldest to the newest. But there was only like 2 people live and I said, okay, well, something's wrong because I never have less than, 10 or 20 people live. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Let's see what's happening. We're going to look at Designs by CAD Pros in the chat with us right now. And I'm behind in the chat again. Oh, you got Reddit to work? Okay, Jaden got Reddit to work. Designs by CAD Pro. Okay, forgive me. I'm going to put Designs by CAD Pro up, but then I'm going to run off just for a quick second here. Reddit is an interesting platform because you're not supposed to be posting a lot of your own stuff. What Reddit is meant for is to be posting other people's stuff and then discussing it and this and that. But if you play the game properly, so like for instance, I've started a subreddit just for tuberchat so that we can all promote our own videos and stuff like that, then that's fine. And it can be discoverable by everybody on Reddit for that reason. So let me just hop over here for a second, see if it's going to work. So I just click on share, just click on Reddit. I believe that after you make an account, right? If you made a Reddit account today, it's free. It's like every other social network, but you can't interact with anybody for a couple of days. And they do that to avoid the spamming and trolling and other stuff that we have to put up with here on YouTube. So it's a great idea. I wish YouTube would take a lesson from them. But I can go into tuberchat. I can go into click post. Now it looks like it worked. And when I go onto the tuberchat subreddit, we see that the post will hopefully be there. There it is. And I haven't shared much else just because it wasn't working earlier. Anyway, okay, so thank you, Jaden, because that's working now. And let's get back to Designs by CAD Pro. Tanisha Armstrong, good to see you in here. Thank you for coming in. Professor Fox, Dr. B, your subscription is private? Oh, okay. Well, I recommend for everybody always to keep your subscriptions public. And the reason why is because then when you tell somebody that you visited their house or you subscribe to their channel, they can go into your subscriptions, see themselves there, and know that that's true and you're genuine and everything else. So it gives a little bit of a, I don't know, it could be detrimental in the smallest way if you have your subscriptions private, but you have to make your own, you have to make the right decision for your own channel, of course. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, thank you for coming in. It's great to see you here. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. Designs by CAD Pro is a previously featured creator and a channel that I hear great things about all the time. There's Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters. Thank you for coming in. And if anybody feels, if anybody wants to reach out to me and feels there's anything I need to address in the chat with regards to creators not connecting properly or anything like that, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, tuberchat. I try to be attentive of it. And then if something's up in the chat, I can address it and we can try to sort it out. Again, if you have the ability to share the stream out, I'll appreciate it, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And if you haven't already, the thumbs up mean more now than ever, so I'll appreciate that as well. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it. Even I have to be reminded sometimes, but it only takes a moment and you don't lose your place, and I really will appreciate it. It really does help the stream. So thank you for those of you who have already given the thumbs up, and especially for those of you who are going to. Here's MSK Family Vlogs, who happens to be another member. And then just a reminder for everybody who's a little bit newer to TuberChat, even if you've been here for a while, like a few weeks or months, in TuberChat, the best idea is always to go first. So when we're looking for people to come and get us and we'll get them back, you don't find a lot of success that way. So just be forewarned about that. The best idea is always to make the first move, reach out to other creators, subscribe to them, support them in all the ways that you want to be supported, then they will return to you. That's the way TuberChat we find the most success here. Black Brand Friday, great to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Hakimations, I know when you first got in, you were mentioning you were watching ads. So thank you for that. And hopefully you're in meeting new friends and family members now. I'll always appreciate it if everybody does let the ads run when you're on your way in and out of TuberChat. And then MSK Family Vlogs is a dynamic family of creators who are back with TuberChat again and again, a previously featured channel. So I hope everybody will connect with them. They're looking at 450 right now, and I'd love to see them get there while they're on their road to 500. I'm just going to clear my notifications for a moment there. And then pretty soon I'm going to get into adding names to the wheel. For those of you who are brand new to TuberChat, after you've been here for about an hour or so and you've been meeting new friends and family members for your channel, interacting with everybody in the chat, I have a robot that assists me and keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. It's not only about how long you're here. Eventually your name gets added to the wheel, which of course is random, but once I spin it and your name comes up, then we put your channel up onto the screen and talk about it for a moment. And then Professor Fox and Dr. B, if we ever find a situation where we think somebody may have unsubscribed, what I'll ask for is that everybody be patient for a moment, because YouTube's doing a lot of purging and glitching, but I don't want anybody to be called out in the chat for that reason. Most often you'll find it's a misunderstanding. I just noticed you're talking to Black Brand Friday, who's a channel that's back with TuberChat almost every live stream. And I have swapped playlists with them and other things. So my guess would be that there must be something up. But let's always, because TuberChat, or sorry, not TuberChat, because YouTube is doing so much purging and glitching over the last couple of months, and we have so much trouble, then we just want to make sure everybody's giving a little bit of patience as well. It can take a couple of minutes for comments to come through. You know, they're changing things all the time. So just give the benefit of the doubt for the moment. And then, like I said, if anything in particular is up, then please just reach out to me on Instagram personally. It's all one word, TuberChat, and I can address whatever is necessary in the chat and see what's happening. It is important, and I really do appreciate when people reach out to me, because it's not often, but sometimes we'll have a channel come through TuberChat that doesn't want to connect the way that we do, or can't understand, or whatever else, and that's fine. It's unfortunate when we have to let channels go. Luckily, it's they're few and far between, but I will make sure always that TuberChat is everybody's on the same page. We are all very much under the idea and belief that giving to others much more than we expect to receive is the key to success on YouTube and in most things in life anyway. So it looks like that's sorted out anyway, so that's okay. Just Vlogging Life. This happens to be another gold member, so their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, and their link is dropped by Nightbot occasionally in the chat, as well, as we've seen every 30 minutes or so. But they're most often here with us anyway, so they've got over 200 subscribers. They're officially on the road to 300. I hope we can push them a little bit farther. Did I see somebody mentioning Jay Sachet? Did you slip by me? Jay Sachet is in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. Forgive me. Yeah, you got by me there. Sometimes I'm behind in the chat, but that's a member, so we'll get their channel onto the wheel right away. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. That Blue Moon, hopefully you're meeting some friends and family members as well. I'll get you to pardon me for 1 second. I'll be right back. So here's Kareen's life. And this is another dynamic creator that does a lot of live streaming and allows people to connect within their live stream, similar to the way that we do here in TuberChat. And then Rebecca Rose is reaching out to mention that they're willing to swap playlists. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. Best idea is just to simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, like Rebecca Rose just did. And other creators should reach out to you for making those arrangements. If you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists, then please reach out to them as well. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And when do space here in TuberChat, everybody always connects the right way. So I know what you mean. Let's do it right. Here in TuberChat, it's what I like to think of as the strictest of all the growth streams. So while I don't do anything to make things easy on everybody, you'll find that as I tell stories about the channels that come through the chat, and particularly the ones I put on the screen, the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters that make up the community here at TuberChat. Life Through Eyes 303 is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me get you onto the wheel right away. And we'll spin and we'll get another channel up here. Ransom with That Drip is willing to swap playlists as well. I'm just making note for myself. I make notes on pen and paper, but I'm always willing to swap playlists with creators. Even though I'm monetized, I just do it on my personal channel. Even after you're monetized, it can benefit to swap playlists. Because first of all, the reason why I push it is because once you've traded favors with somebody, you're giving an opportunity for a friendship to start and hopefully flourish. And then as well, um, your hours can really stack up when you trade with a lot of different people. But when you're monetized, people are still, if they're letting your playlist run, they're letting ads run too. And that can be a help for sure, right? And then that Blue Moon, thank you so much. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members as well. And then Life Through Our Eyes 303, thank you for reminding everybody to give a thumbs up and share out the stream if you can. Of course, I will appreciate it. It really does help. And it looks like everybody's doing okay. So this is Eve Belize, another long-standing member of the TuberChat community. She's somebody who's a previously featured channel as well, but also is a dynamic creator. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. And I'm glad to see that you're starting the shorts, experimenting with shorts videos, because that's something that seems to be going well. And YouTube is really pushing that stuff right now. So it's good to see you've got something there. Hopefully everybody will be able to check that out. Now, when we're connecting with a channel like Eve Belize here, particularly we want to be connecting with a video that is at least a minute long. So shorts videos are not a good idea for that. YouTube might take the connection away afterwards. If you want to support the creator by watching a few shorts, then I would suggest adding them into your watch later list or something else, or going ahead and watching them as well. But you want to be looking for a video at least a minute long, preferably 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes. And my belief is that the longer the video is, the better. For those of you who see me here on TuberChat connecting with new creators in my watch later list, for instance, which I've still got running here right now, you'll notice that I'm always adding in videos that are 10 minutes long. But you'll also notice that 99 times out of 100 or more, when I put channels up on the screen, I am subscribed. YouTube does not take my subscriptions away. So my guess is that it's because of the length of the video, not to mention they know I'm out supporting creators as much as possible as well. Hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And it looks like everybody's doing just fine. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. So let's spin. Let's get another channel up here. Pretty soon I'll start adding some names to the wheel. Here's Jay Sachet, who happens to be another member of TuberChat. When members come in, we just make sure that they get their channels added to the wheel as soon as I see them. Okay, thank you so much, Declan Fans 2020. That's another previously featured channel from TuberChat as well. And here's Jay Sachet right here. So officially on the road to 500. Hopefully we can get them to the 430 that must be on their mind, and a little bit closer to 450. But either way, like I said, on the road to 500. And you can see that they are a dynamic creator as well. And thank you, Scratch and Pete, for reminding everybody to give a thumbs up. It really does help the stream, so I'll appreciate it, of course. You can see they've got some great thumbnails happening here. Very clickable stuff and a lot of different content for us to check out. And then I'm going to move a little bit faster. Pardon me just for a moment. So here's Ransom with that drip, formerly Ransom Yeah Boy. Thank you for coming back in. Let's hope we can get you to the 20 subscribers that must be on your mind right now. You only need a few. Hopefully everybody will rally around this channel and help us really get it going. This is another channel that's actually been with TuberChat for several months. And then when do space, forgive me, I deleted your message just because here in TuberChat, we all do it right. That's the purpose of TuberChat. So I don't want to hammer everybody by saying that all the time. You'll notice as I tell stories about the channels that I put on the screen and the channels that come through the chat, the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters there are here. So hopefully you'll meet lots of friends and family members because of that. The best idea in TuberChat is always to go first. So please don't wait for anybody to come to you and then hope to get them back. That won't work very well here. The best idea is for you to visit a channel, watch their video, leave them a comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe, come back here and let them know you've done that, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. That's where you'll find the most success with TuberChat. Adrienne Villanueva vlogs, you're hungry and you just ate. Jesse McNeil, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. So I did say I was going to think about adding some names to the wheel. Let me have a quick look at what I can do here. Let's get Sergeant Life. That Blue Moon. Rebecca Rose. And Grinch 1984 Parodies and Originals, which will be our featured channel for Monday. I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. But again, hopefully everybody will subscribe to Ransom with that drip. The link will be dropped by Nightbot in just a quick second here. Make it easy. And then Life Through Our Eyes 303 will be the next channel that we'll look at. This is another channel that has been with TuberChat for many months, a previously featured channel, of course. A lot of you already have been connected to this channel and know her as Carla. Life Through Our Eyes 303 is a dynamic creator, of course, does a lot of live streaming and allows people to connect within their live streams, much the way we do here in TuberChat. Ransom with that drip. You do got that drip. And then what XTC, what about the TIC? Good to see you in the house. Yeah, Grinch 1984. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let TuberChat interfere with what's going on. I just hope that you've caught me mentioning you're going to be the featured channel on Monday. But we all have to do what we got to do, right? That's why TuberChat, I move the times around. I stream when I can. But even I cannot be here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So for those of you who haven't already seen, when you find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and other social networks, you'll notice I feature a different channel every day. So now we're on episode number 106. That's 105, different channels that have been featured on our social networks. And the reason why is because when we're not here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you still have 105 opportunities to find the most loyal and dedicated supporters from TuberChat, so that you can keep growing your families even when we're not here. Jesse McNeil, thank you so much for the kind words. Hopefully you're meeting lots of friends and family members when you're here. Patrick Concept, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So now we're actually going to look at Grinch 1984 Parodies and Originals. This is another channel that's back with TuberChat again and again. Now, I believe that they found us through Past Life Explorer, which is another friend of TuberChat, but also a previously featured channel. Calming Mind Meditations, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. When people visit, should they be watching a short? I wouldn't. I hope not. So here's one of the problems that we have now, right? Is that YouTube is pushing shorts, and a lot of people are publishing a lot of them, right? Like, so I'm trying to do one a day. Let's say 5 days a week, and then I try to stream once a week, and I try to drop a video once a week on my personal channel. The problem with that is that if somebody goes to my personal channel, they're going to see the last 5 videos that I've posted are shorts. They don't want to watch a 40-minute video like I published today, so they want to watch maybe a 15-second one. Now, the problem is I'm afraid that YouTube is not going to accept those connections. I could be wrong. As long as they're commenting, maybe that will help. But my suggestion to everybody now is to be watching, first of all, a video of hopefully more than a minute, preferably 2, 3, 4, or even 5 minutes, if you can find one. But then to take a second video and add it into your watch later list and let that run later. What that does is it shows the YouTube algorithm that you were that much more interested in that creator's content than just watching one video, but going and checking out at least one more. So it's just a suggestion, but with all the purging and glitching that's been going on for a long time, again, I just want to point out, when you see me put channels on the screen, YouTube does not take my connections away. Almost never at all. And the reason why is because for every creator, I watch a minimum of a 10, well, I shouldn't say a minimum. I try to watch a minimum of a 10-minute video for every creator, but certainly 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes in most cases. This is Latanya Yvette. Thank you for coming back in. Great to see you here. Shouldn't. Owen's comments on your shorts. Yeah, Kareen's life. I don't know how to stop that from happening, except for if you were to have, like, here's a... on your front page of your regular channel, unless you've made specifically a playlist for shorts, then people should be able to find better videos to connect with. So an idea from my friend Vern's Junk Closet might be to make a shelf that goes on the front of your page while you're connecting with people like this. You don't have to do it forever. When you have a couple thousand subscribers and this and that, and you don't want to grow it this way anymore, then you can change it. But if you put a playlist up that's got all 2, 3, 4, 5-minute videos, people can find those the most easy while we're doing this, right? And then that might deter some of that, because otherwise, if somebody looks at a page like, for instance, Grinch 1984 right now, they need a video. They have no choice but to click on videos and then look for something. So if they see a 15-second one, they're going to say, oh, I'm going to do the 15-second one. And I don't expect everybody follows my instruction all the time when I talk about watching videos that are at least a minute long and this and that. I wish, but I don't expect it. So unfortunately, this is another roadblock that we're up against. But again, an idea is maybe to make a playlist of a few videos, 5 or 6 videos that are all 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes long, or whatever you think, put at the top of your page so that when people are connecting this way, they see them right away and then can connect easily. And there you go. Sam's Vlogs is mentioning, yeah, they watch 2, 3-minute videos. Good. Yeah, Corrine's life. I don't know if there's any detriment to the idea of commenting on shorts. It's just that I'm afraid that YouTube may not take the subscription seriously. However, because they are pushing shorts videos so much, they might. I haven't lost a subscriber in the last 7 days, which is the first time in the last 2 months. Now, knock on wood, of course, I hope that continues, but I'm taking it as a good sign, although Michael's Adventure said they lost a couple today or yesterday. So where possible, everybody should always be watching videos that are at least a minute long, preferably 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes. And again, my suggestion is to take a second video and put it into the watch later list. But then again, when you see creators that are connecting and using only shorts videos, my bet is that you can decipher right away these are going to be the least serious of the group, especially for somebody like yourself that's got such a strong foundation for your channel already. When you see the behavior of other creators, you can make your own judgment call on whether they're going to be genuine or not. And then, forgive me, I'm a little bit behind in the chat again. This is Unmasked Lifestyle. This is another silver member. So their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, but they're here most often. And for those of you who are here with us at tuberchat often, you'll notice that I talk about this channel all the time because their presentation is spectacular, and they are a dynamic creator as well. Oh, calming mind meditation. Good idea. Try to go back and watch another video the next day. And then, oh, Jaden is hoping somebody will challenge him in the celery video. I haven't seen a celery challenge yet. And then, yeah, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. You seem to be losing more bananas than most channels for some reason. My guess is because you are aggressively going through growth streams like this to gain everybody. It's only a guess, but as you gain more and more organic subscribers, YouTube will take less of them away. But I just noticed that the last few times that you've been here, it seems that your numbers are a little higher than everyone. The Cruz family, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Embracing Everyday Realities. It's great to have you in the chat as well. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, I'll get around to everybody. Michael's Adventures, yes. For everybody in the chat, where possible, please always limit your emojis to just 1 or 2, and please spell numbers whenever you're going to use them. Even I have to be reminded at times, but it really does help the stream, so I'll appreciate it. Ruby Carcetti, I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're meeting new friends and family members already. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. There's lots of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So here's That Blue Moon. This is another previously featured channel and one that's been with TuberChat for many, many months. They actually have a video that they made for TuberChat that is listed on our front page. So we always do that when we find either shout-out videos or videos that creators are making for us. Let me just get this command. Oh, my internet is not the fastest today for some reason. I think there must be a lot going on because a lot of the services, a lot of the major websites have had trouble this week. And actually, one of the things I got to do is turn off TubeBuddy. I love TubeBuddy. I actually use it. I'm happy to go over that whenever anybody wants to as well. And I leave an affiliate link in the description of every video, including here at TuberChat. But it does slow the browser down just while I'm live streaming. If you can imagine, I have 5 windows open and multiple tabs in some of those windows. So doing everything you can to slow that, to help that out helps. Here's That Blue Moon right here. We've got to make sure we're connecting to the right channel. Oh, you haven't lost any since Tuesday. Very good. Sam's Vlogs. Brandon Jackson Vlogs, good to see you here. Oh, thank you. Yes, I didn't realize. I turned the camera off a little while ago. I forgot to put it back on. Oh, family channel, Ruby Chardetti. Good. Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, Carcetti. Sorry, I'm pronouncing that wrong. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right for you. But it's great to have you back in the chat. And that's great. Anybody that does have multiple channels, you're welcome to use them in TuberChat. The only thing I ever ask is that everybody uses their channels separately. So even for myself personally, I can't say, hey, everybody, I had, here I am on TuberChat, but go subscribe to my other channel. That we don't do, because we're always supposed to be connecting genuinely. We're always supposed to be making the first move here at TuberChat. But as long as we do that, I'm happy for everybody to start expanding into second channels and stuff. That's how TuberChat and myself managed to grow, is because a few of the growth streams that were out there before TuberChat existed, like Happy Lux, Imelda and Amr family, and Vern's Junk Closet, and a few others, allowed us easily to come in with both channels, and that's how we were able to grow. And then that Blue Moon's gained a few more today. So again, it's not that I ever want to change the way that we do our connections here, but one of the things I'm adding lately, first of all, I hope everybody will keep their subscriptions public, because it's a very quick way for other people to check and make sure that you have subscribed to them. But as well, an idea is always to add a second video into your watch later list or something like that. You can make a playlist if you need to or something and just run it later. And what that does is it lets the YouTube algorithm know that you were so much more interested in just watching one video from that creator that you actually went back and watched another one, and I believe it helps. And then when do space. So the best idea here in TuberChat is to visit a channel, watch a video, leave a comment and a like, subscribe, and then come back and let them know that you've done that one by one, and then they will turn around and do the same for you. But if you are just kind of letting everybody in the chat know what you want them to do, my guess is that you won't find any success here at TuberChat, because this happens to be what I like to think of as the strictest of all the growth streams. And there are a lot of people here who have been to TuberChat many times before, and a lot of people who've been to many growth streams before, and they are hesitant when they find newcomers, and with good reason. And so they will wait for you to make the first move and see how you interact with everybody before they will connect with you. Adrienne Villanueva vlog loves black cats. That's interesting. Thank you very much, Michael's Adventures. I appreciate every moment you spend here at TuberChat. I hope I caught you before you had to go. And then Patrick Concept. Hopefully you're going to meet lots of friends and family members here. I don't know, Black Brand Friday. I can't know for sure, but TuberChat doesn't seem to have lost any subscribers in the last 7 days. So you can't be sure, because the problem is the analytics don't actually tell us how many we lose. All it does is tell us if we went down. So let's say, for instance, you gain 3 subscribers in one day, but YouTube takes away 4. It might say that you lost 1, but that's not accurate, right? So the problem is, on the days that we lose subscribers, we actually never know how many we gained, if you're in a situation where you're gaining and losing every day. It's really interesting. It's just unfortunate. And then, oh, there you go, Jaden. Yeah, Kristen did some cat videos of our cats. She started doing shorts, and I have also started experimenting with shorts videos as well, just so that I can make sure I'm giving the right information when we're talking about it here. AceFlaw1, Andy, thank you for coming back in. And hopefully everybody's doing okay here. If there's anything anybody feels I need to address in the chat, you can reach out to me at all one word TuberChat on Instagram, and I will try to be attentive of it and address anything in the chat with regards to anybody not connecting the right way or anything like that. Other than that, it looks like we're doing okay. Georgia Bulldogs is in the house. Thanks for coming back in. AceFlaw1 might do a holiday video this year. That's cool. Very cool if you do. And there you go. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs is willing to swap playlists. I don't think we've swapped yet, right? I'm just making notes for myself. If anybody is, oh, thank you, Ransom with that drip. Join the subreddit for TuberChat. And then that Blue Moon at 360 is well on the way towards 400. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther today. We're going to look at Jenny O'Brien right now. This happens to be a silver member, but a very supportive creator as well, both of myself and of tuberchat. So as a silver member, their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. And that Blue Moon, it's always my pleasure to have your channel up on the screen. Again, that Blue Moon is an extremely supportive creator, and they have a video that they made for tuberchat, which is featured on our front page, which everybody can check out as well. And there's the link for that Blue Moon so that you can connect with them easily. And I will think about adding some more names to the wheel. I'm curious to know if anybody in the chat has had any success with shorts videos yet. If anybody has been making them and finding that a couple of them have really taken off or anything like that. I had a couple that were that did okay, but I'm just curious if anybody's done that. Life Through Our Eyes 303, thank you very much for reminding everybody. Yes, a thumbs up will really help, of course. And if you could share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that also. I'm going to add some names to the wheel in a moment. I just wanted to spin one more time. Here's Eating with Miss P, another extremely supportive creator, both of myself and of us here at tuberchat, a previously featured channel, of course. Oh, only one video's got a big number. Brandon started a second channel just for shorts. So some creators are deciding to do that. I decided to keep my shorts on my own channel just because I want the activity, but I also want to give everybody an easy way to go and see what I'm talking about when we're talking about shorts videos so that you can kind of monitor what I'm doing as I continue to learn and as I continue to experiment so that you can decide what you want to do for your own channel. Not to mention, it's great to have activity. And my personal channel was always meant for experimenting and things like that anyway. So here's Eating with Miss P. Like I said, about to hit 1.5K. I hope everybody will subscribe to this channel and get them over the hump there. And I'm just going to add another couple of channels here. I haven't put our moderators on. I know Kira, my BFF forever, is in the house now. Here's Scratch and Pete PA. And get you both on, and I will look at my robot and see if I can add any more names to the wheel right now. Did I put... Oh, Sergeant Life's been on the wheel for a while. Hakimations needs to be on there. And then that Blue Moon, I'm going to ask you for a favor if you happen to just be catching what I'm saying right now. You just were given a package by somebody. I'd love to know if you get that back. I'm just curious, if you don't mind letting me know. Family with a Purpose 2, are you still with us? It looks like it. Wendu Space, let's get you up here. Fill in fries. And I'll spin, and then I'll add some more names soon. So here's Scratch and Pete PA. This is one of the most supportive creators I've ever met on YouTube. They are constantly out supporting others. Every time I try to go out and support people, I run into them. So they are doing the best job that I see of anybody that's out there supporting creators. I hope everybody will rally around this channel. They come to TuberChat hopefully to connect as well as we all do, but as well as a dedicated moderator for us. And I appreciate everything that Scratch and Pete does, because having a trustworthy moderator in your chat is an essential part of being able to run a smooth live stream. So I appreciate everything Scratch and Pete does for not only TuberChat, but all the other channels that I'm involved with as well, and for everything that I see them doing for everybody else. But hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. We'll get them to the 80 subscribers that must be on their mind today. I don't know whether we can get them to 90, but I know we can push them a little bit farther on the road to 100. And no sweat, Lava House Gaming, good to have you back in the house. That's our featured channel for today. Thank you, Ace Flaw 1. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members as well. And Till and Fries, hopefully you're meeting lots of friends and family members also. Hopefully you're connecting with other channels. And I'm going to get you to pardon me just for another second. It probably goes without saying, but I hope that everybody who's, I see talking to Scratch and Pete every day, I hope everybody is subscribed to them, because I feel like Scratch and Pete should have a lot more subscribers for how many see them out supporting. But that's just a guess. So here's Hakimations. And this is another channel that's back with TuberChat again and again since finding us a while ago. So you've actually got a few more. Are these? Yeah, I'm assuming these don't happen to be shorts videos. They just happen to be shorter than 1 minute. But Hakimations is doing a great job of posting frequently, which is great. Oh, did the Cruz family come in? Or have they been there here for a while? They go out and come in. Oh, I'm not on live chat either. I seem to always forget that. I thought the Cruz family was here earlier. Either way, I could be wrong. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Cruz family's in the house. I didn't know whether you left and came back or if I was confusing myself. So let's spin. Moving a little bit faster than usual, but we'll check out another channel right now. Oh, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Did I already put the? Yeah, I put their channel up at the beginning of the thing. I forgot to ever take Mr. Fulton Mraz's channel off the wheel. That's a gold member, so they're always on the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, and their link is dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot. Here's Kristen Welton. This happens to be my love. She is in the chat as a member and a moderator. There's her latest couple of shorts videos as well. So she started experimenting with shorts. And then as well, she's monetized, so she's got memberships happening on her channel, stuff like that now. She's always here with me on tuberchat, of course, as is Kira. And Mr. Fulton Mraz, who we were just talking about, happens to be a member on her channel as well. So Kristen is doing a great job of posting frequently. She does even better job than I do, posting 2, sometimes 3 times a week. Now has gotten into shorts, so you can watch her to see her progress in that arena as well. The first 2 that she put, as you can see, the first one got 500 views, or sorry, not the first one, but the first one of the 2 cats is 500 views almost already, which is great. So it's interesting, these shorts videos, there's a winning the lottery aspect to this. So you do everything that you know you can, right? Your tags, your descriptions, and, you know, try to make a decent thumbnail and stuff like that. But sometimes you can have a small success story where YouTube will grab your video and just push it in the algorithm because they're really trying to push a lot of that content while they go after the TikTok people right now. So it looks like everybody's doing okay. And there's Life Through Our Eyes 303 is willing to swap playlists. I forget. I must have said something to you the other day, Carla, but I'm just making a note for myself because I can swap playlists with people as well. I always do, even though I'm monetized now. But I'm happy to do it. Of course, when you're monetized, it benefits because people are running ads for you, right? But I know how important it is, so I like doing it. And the biggest reason why I push swapping playlists all the time is for the friendships that can start by trading favors. So here is Sergeant Life. This is another channel that's back with tuberchat again and again. And then I always make notes for myself on pen and paper. So Sergeant Life has 99 subscribers. So I know if everybody in the chat right now was to go and subscribe to Sergeant Life, we could get them over the 100 that must be on their mind. It'll feel great to help somebody get one of the major milestones that we all look forward to. And then we want to help them lock it in. So if they happen to lose a few subscribers in the next couple of days, they don't slip back below that 100. So I hope everybody who hasn't already connected to Sergeant Life will. This is a channel, like I said, that's been back again and again with tuberchat. I feel like you changed your banner. Am I right about that? They've been back again and again with tuberchat. And then oh, wow. Okay. So Family with a Purpose 2 has a video that shows up as a story, and it's hit 1K, which is great. Metrosonic is in the house. A 14-year veteran of YouTube is with us in the chat. Ace Flaw 1. Andy's willing to swap playlists as well, if anybody wants to do that. And, okay, let's spin. Let's spin, and I'll think about adding some more names to the wheel. This is Gibry's World. This is another channel that happens to be a silver member, so their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not, but they're most often here with us for a while. Oh, Sergeant Life, am I wrong? You didn't change your banner? I don't know why I thought that. Oh, you did do your first live stream yesterday. Sorry, I missed that, but it's great that you've started with that. I'm curious how it went. Are you happy with what you did? And then, yeah, Metrosonic, always checking in on your best friend. Hopefully the surgery went well, if I remember right, and hopefully everything is cool. And then Family with a Purpose 2, your first short video is the one that hit the 1,000. That's interesting. What I'm trying to do personally is post one short video let's say 5 days a week, and then trying to drop a regular video and do one live stream on my personal channel per week. Trying, not necessarily getting there. But that way the channel's extremely active, but I get to experiment with the shorts as well. Sergeant Life. Well, I appreciate the kind words, but on TuberChat, there's been a lot of experiment. It hasn't been without its disasters. I had one day, I don't know whether it was a robot that I changed a feature on, or if it was a moderator that went crazy back in the day, but one of our live streams started and we found most of our people were banned. That was a disaster. And we've had to experiment with the banned words list and things like, you have trolls occasionally come in and stuff like that. I'm very lucky here because it's so minimal, and we've done everything we can to try to straighten that stuff out. But it helps having, first of all, like I said, a couple of trustworthy moderators if you can. But as well, just with TuberChat alone, we're on episode number 106 today. So it's been more than a few. Let's just say, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so wrong, Metrosonic. I got my stories mixed up there. I thought that there was something else going on. But either way, it's good that you're looking after your best friend. And there you go. Yeah, so Lava House Gaming, similar to what I'm talking about, is dropping 5 shorts a week and 2 long videos. Perfect. So you're posting every day. Adrienne Villanueva vlogs. Yeah, I'm very lucky because on TuberChat we haven't had many. One of the things that helps is you notice that I always put slow mode on, so you can't put more than one message every 10 seconds. And for most, at least younger trolls in my experience, they see that and they just leave. They don't even want to put up with it, right? And then as well, other people will look at this and they'll, as soon as they see it's not a video or it's not a video game or something like that, the only people who are going to be attracted to a TuberChat live stream are the kind of people who are interested in doing what we're doing, right? For everybody else, it doesn't make sense and they leave. So I'm lucky that way because the trolling really never gets out of control. And yeah, we haven't had much of it anyway. But we have always had moderators, and I've done a lot of experimenting. I did a few many live streams actually, before TuberChat ever even started on my personal channel, playing around with playlists and connecting and stuff like that. So we're lucky. But the banned words list is something that really helps for those of you who are live streaming or considering live streaming. And if you want to reach out to me on Instagram, I'm happy to talk about that. It's not mine. It's something some other generous creators put together. And it just stops a lot of the nonsense that you don't want said in your chat at all. And you can edit it, of course. You can take words out, add things in, and stuff like that. It really, really helps. And then very cool. Metrosonic, I hope you're double purposing your TikTok stuff and dropping it on YouTube as well. That's an idea now, right? So everybody can use their TikTok stuff and Instagram stories and things like that as YouTube short videos. I'm not saying it's a great idea. You always want to be putting out quality content, but if you got something, if you want to experiment, that's an idea. My bet is that YouTube can sniff out like TikTok logos and stuff like that. So my suggestion would always be, if you're going to double purpose a video, then use the raw video and just redo it, right? Like it only takes a second. So upload the same video you uploaded to TikTok to YouTube. Don't download from TikTok and then upload to YouTube. My guess is that they won't push it the same. But I could be wrong. We never know, right? Without trying. But you can get a lot more use out of the stuff you've been doing on TikTok anyway. And then I hope everybody takes all their TikTok stuff and makes compilations anyway, right? Why wouldn't you make an 8-minute compilation of a bunch of your best TikTok videos and put it on YouTube anyhow? So Till and Fries is a brand new connection for TuberChat. So I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes if I can find one. I'll see what you got here. I'll take this 7-minute video and I'll add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And life through our eyes. You're hearing that watch hours will change to 10K in January. I haven't heard anything like that yet, but I know that there's always a lot of speculation, right? I haven't heard any official words on that. I wonder though, because I mean they changed the rules. I guess it's getting on 2 years ago, right? So while I don't think that they would make another drastic change so soon, it's possible. Anything's possible. The other thing too is like, you know, YouTube. So I believe that what they did by changing the rules and making getting monetized have stricter requirements is just to keep the advertisers happy. But they can't go too far because if it seems unreasonable, then I don't think people will start YouTube channels. And of course, they want to grow. They want to grow and grow and grow, right? So they got to play. While I don't believe they make the right decision in every manner, there's a lot of things I can complain about with YouTube and the things that they do here as well. But my guess is that they're always wanting to expand, they're always wanting to grow, and they're always wanting to encourage more people to start. So if people like us who have had to go through the 4,000 watch hour deal have to tell newer people that are coming in, like, well, you need 10,000 hours. For a lot of people, it takes a year, right? To get, I mean, it could take any amount of time. It's not a race. It's all different amounts of time. Some people take more than a year. Some people take a year. But when you tell somebody like, hey, we want you to start a YouTube channel, but there's no chance you're getting paid within a year, that's a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, I think, for a lot of people. So my bet is that they're not going to make a drastic change yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I might have to eat my words. We'll see. And then Reggie's VSG Closet. Thanks for coming back in. Hopefully you're going to meet some new friends and family members. And then very cool Metrosonic. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Tyler Jonesy's back in the house. This is the Murphy family. They happen to be a silver member, so their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they are a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here in TuberChat. Family with a Purpose 2. Hopefully you're still here. I'm going to have to look. You were when I put your name on the wheel. It looks like you might be. I'm surprised I don't have your bell on already. Is this only the second time I'm putting your channel on the screen? 865 subscribers, so well on the way towards 900. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, so if anybody hasn't already connected to them, I hope that you will. And I have got to look at adding names to the wheel. Oh, I didn't. I haven't done that yet, Metrosonic. Taking a TikTok video and save it right to Instagram. That's interesting. Okay, I'm just looking through my list to see what I can do for adding names to the wheel. Is Donation still in the house? Yep. And TWTTV. Yep. Dimitri Jones, maybe not. Calming Mind Meditations is here. And JJ Music has been with us for a while. Okay, so let's do that, and then we'll I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Like I said, hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. Family with a Purpose 2. They are, like I said, on the way towards 900. $1K supporters and 4K watch time hours, changing the watch time hours again. Metrosonic, well, one of the things that happens, like you've been on YouTube for a long time, right? So the 4K watch hours is for 365 days. And so what that means, it's not exactly a year. It is, but what happens is any video that you published 366 days ago, you've lost the watch hours for those as far as monetization counting. So you need to make 4,000 watch hours within 365 days, and that's rolling. Every day it changes again. So I know a lot of people get worried about whether they're going to make their anniversary date, the date that you first started YouTube or first published your first video, but it really doesn't matter because you either make it or you don't, and you just keep going, and eventually you get there. The hope is that a year later, you're doing a lot more for watch hours than you were a year ago. So while you're gaining, hopefully an hour or two of watch time a day or even more, you might only be losing minutes of watch time, or at least a fraction of what you're gaining when you start losing. Jay Sachet saves them as live photos. Download as a video in the camera roll. It leaves a tiny TikTok emblem, and it's easy to crop without ruining your video. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that will work as well. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just guessing, right? So YouTube's after TikTok people, but I don't know how they're going to treat TikTok videos as opposed to when we're making the original videos. Now, I'm happen to save everything, and I'm lucky enough that I have, all my old stuff on hard drives and this and that. Half of the shorts videos that I've put up are from old footage of stuff I never used on my phones over the years and stuff like that. So I was able to pump a few of those things out, and I've got other ideas. But you never know, right? I'm just guessing that if YouTube had a choice between a video with no TikTok logo on it and a video with one, if they were similar, they might push the one without the TikTok logo. But again, that's only a guess. Thank you very much, Sergeant Life. Rebecca Rose is willing to swap playlists. So if anybody's willing to swap, you can reach out to anybody you'd like to. Just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Another creator should reach out to you for the purpose of making those playlist arrangements. And everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Tyler Jonesy, just short 1K watch hours is still kind of new. That's cool. Very cool. If you do some playlist swapping, for instance, like we're talking about, you can pump those hours up a little bit. And the reason why I push it is not really just for the watch hours, but because of the friendships that can grow and flourish after you've traded favors with other creators. Metrosonic, it seems like 10K is impossible. I promise you it's not. So in both TuberChat and my personal channel, they were both monetized, mine this summer and then TuberChat at the end of the summer. But by the time 4,000 watch hours was hit, with only a couple of weeks, another 1,000 was hit right away. And as time goes on, I think TuberChat even has one video now that has 4,000 hours on it. And that's possible, right? As you grow, especially organically, you keep posting content and your channel gets a strong, solid foundation. Someday, 4,000 watch hours, I know it's a big deal to all of us right now, but someday you're going to have so much watch time, which we don't really have to monitor the same way anymore, but you're going to be amazed. I promise. That goes for everybody. Oh, and then Oh, perfect. Okay, Tyler Jonesy came through Grinch 1984. I didn't know that, but thank you for letting me. Thank you for letting us know that, because Grinch 1984 is going to be our featured channel for this Monday. I still have to set up the live stream and all that stuff, but we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Grinch will be featured on Monday, and one of the reasons is because, first of all, I see that lots of people are enjoying their channel. It's a channel I'd like everybody to see, but as well, they happen to be sending a lot of people over to tuberchat. And I've noticed that over the last long while. Lightworth Studios, good to see you back in the house. The clock is ticking. Forgive me. I wonder what you mean by that. Unless you're talking about watch hours still. Very cool, Metrosonic. Yeah, Metrosonic's got some advice for saving and sharing TikTok videos there. Oh, did Donut Toys and Games come in? Did they slip by me? I see somebody mentioning Donut Toys and Games, but I haven't seen them today. Oh, yes, Life Thrives 303. Thank you for reminding everybody to like and share. Yes, the thumbs up really does help, and shares always help. And Grinch, thank you for spreading word of mouth. Yours, 100% is working, because I've seen a few people come through from yourself, which is great. I really do appreciate that. So TWTTV is another channel that's been back with tuberchat again and again since finding us, and they've got a lot of dynamic content here for everybody to check out as well. So I hope that everybody will rally around this channel and push them a little bit farther. Lava House Gaming, close to 70 thumbs up for today. I don't always watch, so we've officially hit the 70 there. Oh, Donut Toys and Games, thank you so much. Yeah, somebody must have noticed you in the participant list before you chatted, but thank you for coming in. So let me spin. We'll get another channel up here. Yeah, 100 sometimes is difficult for tuberchat to get to. If I'm not on top of it, I don't like to harp too much about the thumbs up, because Scratch and Pete is helping with that. I got a robot doing it, and I don't want to just be mentioning that too often. I don't want to do it too much, but it really does help. But there have been several occasions where tuberchat has hit 100 thumbs up. But I wasn't watching for a long time. Not until we got to the point that we get like at least a thumbs down on almost every live stream now. That's a common occurrence. Not every live stream, but most. Then I started paying attention a little bit more. Usually happens when, let's say, somebody comes in and doesn't want to connect the way we want to connect, and I have to call them out. We usually get a thumbs down as they take off and whatever, but you'd expect that. And then, yeah, Lightworth Studios, hopefully everybody is having a good Friday the 13th. Oh, Martin Magic Videos, thank you for coming back in. I'm always good living the dream, so thank you for the thumbs up on your way in as well. Oh, it makes sense, Lava House Gaming. Yeah, if you hit certain numbers, videos move more. But tuberchat is very lucky that has a extremely high ratio always, over 90%. I think there's only been one live stream somebody came in and gave like multiple thumbs down. It was funny, not that it matters. I don't really like to tell these stories, but I did have one channel that used to come into tuberchat, and they were not connecting genuinely. And unfortunately, like, I tried to work with them, tried to give them chances, talk to them on Instagram and this and that, and they still wouldn't do it. And then they unsubscribed from everybody, and I caught them. And when I called them out, they got really angry. So they came and they either made multiple accounts, or they already had them. They give us like 8 thumbs down in one day or whatever. So I very kindly sent them a message, and I said, I hope that's not you that gave all those thumbs down, because I have many more accounts than what you've seen. And giving 1 or 2 thumbs down is a waste of time for me. Not that I necessarily would ever want to do that to somebody, or not that I ever like actually would or anything like that. But I was hoping that by saying that it would reverse their action. They did. If you could believe it, they went and took every one of those those thumbs down off the video. I was surprised, but that was the only one where we would have probably had under a 90%. But luckily, tuberchat's I'm lucky so far, because everybody here is so respectful all the time. Thumbs down is one of the most evil creations on the entire internet, but it is what it is. Okay, thank you very much, Metrosonic, and thank you for your help with the shorts videos. Good discussion. West Night raviolis lasagna for dinner. Really? That's interesting, Martin Magic videos. So I'm in Canada, so there's a lot of products around the world, particularly like in the United States, that Canada doesn't get. So I wonder if I've ever seen what you're talking about. Never know. Oh, Lightwear Studios got 2-day lockdown started. That's interesting. Thank you, Eve Belize, for hanging out. So Donation is another channel that recently found TuberChat, but comes back again and again. As you can see, we've got their bell on. I'm hoping everybody will rally around this channel and get them to the 30. That must be on their mind. Every milestone is something we can help everybody with. Oh, and then Lightwear Studios. Has added us to the featured channels list. So let's actually, I'm just going to show everybody something, because we haven't done this in a little while. I talk about the featured channels collaboration all the time. So I'm going to let them skip the wheel, and we'll get over to their channel right away for a quick second. So see how Lightwear Studios here has added tuberchat into their featured channels. So this is a collaboration that I recommend for people, and I love talking about, because when you feature channels on your front page like this, you are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So let me get your bell on here. I don't know why it wasn't already on, but let's, I'm just going to skip over to my channel now for a second. I'm going to go to Customize Channel, and we're going to put Lightwear Studios in our featured channels list. I'll show everybody how easy this is. They changed the way that it works now, so it's even easier, actually. On the left-hand side of your YouTube studio is the customization tab. And if you wait for a second to populate, we'll be able to get in there. Radical Productions, good to see you here. And and thank you very much, Martin Magic Videos. And Mr. Fulton Mraz, the star is back. Good to see you here. We had your channel up on the screen earlier, as always. So here we go. Now, TuberChat has lots of featured sections, and they're called featured channels, but that's just a term that YouTube makes for these different shelves. So we have ones for our members, and then we have our featured channels list at the top. So I'm going to get into there right now. And all you're going to do, you see all our featured channels listed over on the side. I'm just going to add Lightwear Studios. And as you search, it'll eventually come up. There they are. And you can see that they are added to the bottom of the list. So I click Done. I click Publish. And this usually takes a few minutes to propagate as far as changes. So I don't know what the chances are that we're going to see that come up right away, but it will come up within the next few minutes or so. I haven't had any luck with this as far as coming up instantly. When we go onto our channels and when we go onto our featured channels and click, we should see Lightwear Studios probably at the bottom of the list, but somewhere in here anyway. Yeah, it's not there yet, but it'll come up here afterwards. This is something that always takes a few minutes to show up. And then family with a purpose too. The best idea is always to be going first, reaching out to other creators, watching their videos, giving them comments, and then hoping they will come back to you. Here's Angel Light Over Darkness 33. Let's get this channel onto the wheel right away. They are a member. Copy and paste or type properly. And let's spin. And Lightworth Studios, thanks for doing that. So you are now on our featured channels list as well. Pardon me. Here's Kristen Welton. This is Kristen's daughter, somebody who's in the chat as a moderator. We all live together in Niagara Falls, Canada, so that makes Kira my BFF forever. She has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. She's got her featured channels collaboration going on here. She swaps playlists with people as well because she's working on her watch time hours, and she posts a variety of different videos. She's got some life experience stuff, some unboxing videos, and a lot of video games, including live streaming. So hopefully we'll punch up a little bit more of that for her as well. And hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. I'm just going to see what I can do about adding names to the wheel. And then if anybody in the chat finds that there's something I need to address with regards to any creators not connecting the right way and things like that, you can reach out to me on Instagram at all one word tuberchat. I try to be attentive of it, and then I can take a look and see. So, yeah, I was going to look at names to add to the wheel. I'll spin one more time. We'll get another channel up here. And that's Angel Light Over Darkness 33, who just came in, as a matter of fact. So there's some serious luck. This is a channel I talk about all the time. She's a dynamic creator, but somebody who always is spreading positivity and optimism in her live streams. I've been lucky to catch her several times, and I always have a good time hanging out with her. And then hopefully everybody will connect with this channel if you haven't already, and we'll push them a little bit farther on the road to 900. And I'm just scanning to see what I can do about some more channels. When Do Space has been on there for a long, long time. I'm just having a look in another window here at my list to see what I could do about adding names to the wheel. Okay, let's think about spinning. And Angel Light Over Darkness 33 is willing to swap playlists. I know that for sure. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, then please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. And you should find other creators reaching out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists, please reach out to them for that purpose as well. But I know that Angel Light Over Darkness 33 is willing to swap playlists for sure. So I hope everybody will reach out to them. And then everybody is, of course, willing, or everybody is free to make those arrangements independently. And then the best idea, most people just speak over Instagram if you have it, or Facebook or something like that, and then make those arrangements. But you're free to make your arrangements here if you need to. So if you don't use a lot of other social media and you just want to say, like, I'm willing to swap playlists, you want me to run you on Tuesday and you could run mine, this and that, you can make those arrangements. And then Tyler Jonesy. So what everybody means when they're talking about giving gifts and baking cookies and all that stuff is that they've been to your channel, watched a video, left a comment, hopefully given a thumbs up, subscribed, and then now they're waiting for you to do the same thing. If you go into your comment section of your YouTube studio, and then you have a look through your comments, both in the held for review and in the regular section, you will find comments that people have left on your videos. It just gives you a faster way to know that, yes, they have actually connected to you. It's a verification kind of process or whatever. You can approve those comments and then get out and do the same thing for them. So that's what that means. That's what a gift is. It means that they've left a comment for you, as well as subscribed, of course. And then we did see another channel come in that I missed here. Mo Savings. Good to see you in the house. That's an interesting name for a channel. I'm assuming it means what I think it does. Mo Savings. Very cool. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Okay, thank you very much, Calming Mind Meditations. I appreciate that. Here's Rebecca Rose. I don't know if she's still here. She was here right from the beginning of the live stream. I'll put the channel up, but we'll just move on quickly if she's not still here. But she was here for a long time. So here's Rebecca Rose. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel, and we'll push them a little bit farther on their road to 200, but I'll spin the wheel right away and we'll get another channel up here. Oh, Lightwear Studios don't have any playlist to swap. So what we do here is my suggestion is to make a playlist of all of your videos, and then you can call it All of Lightworth or Binge Watch Lightworth or something like that, right? And that will be the playlist that you give to people to run when you're swapping playlists with them. No live streams, though. If you want to make one with live streams, make a separate one. But for our purposes, we always make a playlist that has all of our videos with no live streams, and then that's the one that we swap with. And then thank you, Wendu Space. I appreciate the time that you spent. Hopefully you met some new friends and family members for your channel. And thank you, Jay Sachet, very much for your membership and for the time that you spent here. Hopefully you met some new friends and family members as well. So Tyler Jonesy, I'm surprised we're not already connected, but maybe I just haven't. I feel like I've had your channel up on the screen, and maybe this is an example of YouTube taking a connection away. Because there, I was hanging out with you on a live stream, obviously. Huh, maybe that's it. Maybe so we met outside. Maybe that's why I haven't had your channel up here yet. So I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is look for one of your videos. Not a live stream, though. I'm going to take this here. Well, actually, this is a live stream, but I'll take it anyway. 8 minutes. I'll add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that live stream in full. The replay, I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that stream, and I will give you a thumbs up, and I'll subscribe, and in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, but I'm sure you are because you've been here many times, and you got the notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams, because we're always here Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Thank you very much, Family with a Purpose 2. Oh, Calming Mind Meditations just left. I'll put it up for a quick second while I spin, and we'll get another channel up here. Takes a second to find this one, I guess. Here they are. Hopefully everybody will connect to that channel if you haven't already. I forgot to take them off the wheel before I spun, but that's okay. And then Mo Savings. Yeah, actually we have a few couponing channels that come through here. But what you'll find in TuberChat is channels from all genres. So this is not a sub for sub network, but everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. And the object here is really to go first, make the first move. You'll find the most success by reaching out to other creators, watching their videos, subscribing to them, then coming back, letting them know you've done that, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. And then Let's Crochet, aka Lisa, thank you for coming in. And then was that your, remember I saw, I don't know if you remember this or not. So I saw another channel out the other day called Lisa. So is this a second channel or a first channel from Lisa? And Anisha LTV, thank you for coming in. This is your first time here with TuberChat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Adrienne Villanueva vlogs. I don't know how to play Among Us yet either. I'm going to have to learn because Kristen and Kara play. They actually play with Georgia Bulldogs. And I don't know if there's anybody else in TuberChat that plays. But you can connect with each other online, right? So that's fun. Professor Fox and Dr. B, thank you for coming in. I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but you're a new connection for TuberChat. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I will take this longest one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up and I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well. And you have our notification bell connected so that you don't miss any of our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. It was just interesting. Lily's Crochet, aka Lisa. I saw another channel called Lisa, and just because I had connected to it and you were a recent connection for TuberChat, I thought that might be a second channel for you. But that's okay. Either way. So here's Adrienne Villanueva vlogs. This is another channel that's been back with TuberChat again and again. And yeah, I'm thinking about playing. I was interested when I found out that you were playing with Kristen and Kira as well. I still haven't played. I'm afraid if I get into Among Us, I'll find myself spending hours and hours playing it. Adrienne Villanueva vlogs allows people to connect in her live streams much the way we do here in TuberChat, but is a dynamic creator as well. And I always have a good time when I catch them. Oh, and then, yeah, it's always best for everybody to be playing. When we're swapping playlists, it's best to swap a deliberate playlist. So you make a playlist of all of your videos, and then that playlist is the one that should be run. Preferably, it shouldn't have any live streams, but I know a lot of creators do mostly live streams or only live streams. So it's possible to do that too. And then the other thing too is you might want to cut through your videos and make multiple playlists because I know a few creators who've got playlists with mostly live streams and they're like 4 days long. So when you meet a new creator that's only got 3 or 4 or 5 hours, It's a little bit unreasonable sometimes to ask somebody to run a very long playlist. So my personal channel, for instance, I have tons and tons of playlists, but they're actually meant to organize my content. So if somebody saw my flight lessons, they could watch all of those. If they saw my music, they could watch all of those, that kind of thing. But what that allows me to do is when I swap playlists with other creators, then I can say, okay, let me look at how long your playlist is, and then I will find a comparable one. And I'll show you something right now if I've got it connected here. I'm just going to go on to, look, Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs has a playlist called 5 Hours. And that's for swapping. Now, I've got this extension. It's called like YouTube Playlist Calculator, Length Calculator, or something like that. Some ridiculously long name. But it adds this little thing here that shows you how long the playlist is. Now, you have to scroll down. As you scroll, you'll see it keeps adding and adding and adding, right? But when I get to the bottom of the playlist, now this particular playlist happens to be 9 hours, like 10 hours almost, right? But that's something that you can use as well. And then there's a website out there. If you just type in playlist length into Google, it comes up and you can figure out the length of somebody's playlist. Calming Mind. Oh, I forgot to take Calming Mind Meditations off the wheel. And then Lava House Gaming's in the house. That happens to be our featured channel for today. So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And then, so Life Through Our Eyes 303, the best idea is to have people run videos. However, so TuberChat only has live streams, right? And TuberChat was monetized by getting people to run live streams. But the thought behind the idea is that while a person may reasonably binge watch all of your content, like videos, like they might a Netflix television show or something like that, it's unreasonable to think that a human being would sit for a day or two and watch replays of live streams. Not that that's the case, and we have no official word from YouTube, but it's just an idea. So you have to make the right decision for your channel. It depends on how many live streams you have. But then again, like I said, TuberChat was monetized by swapping playlists and organic growth as well, with only live streams. So my speech stays the same, but you can take what you want from it, and hopefully it works either way. You can experiment as you get people to run your playlist with live streams. You'll see whether it works or not, but it likely will work anyway. And then here's Wendu Space. So this is a new connection for TuberChat. And then JJ Music has a short playlist, but they're willing to swap. It's a great idea. So, you know, I personally always have swap playlists with people, even if their playlists are longer than mine. Of course, because eventually, like, you ultimately need the hours anyway. It's great to get an early start on that. So Wendu Space, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take one of your latest videos here. I'm going to add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live streams today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up and I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so that you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Oh, there we go. Okay, Kristen's going to start an Instagram group for Among Us. That's a great, great idea. So I know it'll be Kristen, Kira, and Georgia Bulldogs to get it started, but hopefully we'll get some more people. I've been pushing That Blue Moon to join you guys as well, because That Blue Moon does some Among Us content. So here's JJ Music. This is another new connection for TuberChat in the house today. So I'm just having a quick look at your content. So most of this is quite short, so I'm hoping we're going to see more content from you so that you can really start getting your hours up. Right now, swapping playlists might be... the reason why I push swapping playlists is because you can get friendship started that way, right? You can have true supporters, loyal and dedicated supporters for your channel, as well as the idea that you'll pump up your hours a little bit. But you have so few videos. Like, you really only have a few minutes in total, not even 10 minutes of watch time. Somebody swapping a playlist with you, you're almost better off just swapping a video. But either way, if you can, it's a great idea, because you'll get a head start in meeting other creators, and hopefully we can get this channel a few more subscribers, get them closer to the 70 that must be on their mind right now. And then Simply Royce, thank you for coming in. Of course, we had your channel up on the screen earlier today, because as a silver member, Simply Royce gets her channel added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. Radical Productions is back in the house, so thank you for coming in. And let me just have a look at what we got going on in the house here. Oh, Sandra and Steve came back in. I didn't see you come in. I'm going to have a look at another channel that's in the house right now, Anisha LTV. This is a new connection for TuberChat. So, again, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take one of your latest videos, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this fish sticks video. I will give you a thumbs up and I will subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Hopefully you're also subscribed to TuberChat and you have the notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then I should ask everybody one more time, if you have the ability to share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any other social network, of course, I'll appreciate it. And the thumbs up really do help the stream. So any thumbs up, I'll appreciate. Adventures with Nubs, good to see you here. And Wonder is here. That's a new connection for TuberChat. You're a new channel, but hopefully, a new channel to us, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Adventures with Nubs, I'm always good. Thank you for asking. I am always living the dream when I am running TuberChat. So, I'm just dropping a link in the chat right now, and what we will do is we will do a raid. This is Ingratha D. Ortiz. She is another host of a growth stream, much more fast-paced than TuberChat. So my suggestion when everybody goes over there is reach out to creators first to make sure that you get attention before connecting, because they work a lot faster than we do. So I just want to make sure everybody maxes their time over there. But that is another supportive creator to TuberChat. So we'll head over there and say TuberChat raid. That's Ingratha DRT. Some of you will already know that channel. And again, it's just a growth stream, but we can continue connecting over there. Our chat will continue for another few moments, so you can clean up your connections. And anybody that wants to swap playlists, just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. And then other creators should reach out to you right now for that purpose. And then Wonder, yeah, there's always gamers in the house, but TuberChat is made up of a lot more channels, basically from every genre. So if you connect with people here, you'll find yourself supporting lots of other creators from lots of different genres, and you'll find loyal and dedicated supporters from everybody here. And then we're here back tomorrow and Sunday and Monday at similar times, and you can get notified of those by putting the bell notifications on. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent for today, and I'm hoping that we see everybody shortly, maybe even tomorrow. And I'll see you over with Ingratha DRTs for a TuberChat raid. Thanks, everyone.